I think teaching composition, first and foremost, is largely about doing no harm, as doctors try to do, right? I try to do no harm. That is, if someone walks in Westchester University's front door and says, I want to study composition here, my job, first and foremost, is to find out who is this person and what are they really interested in, and we start from there, right? We've got to really give that person room to grow, and then we also ask them, we say, are you willing to try anything? And if they say, sure, I'll try anything, then we say, well, come on in, right? And most of the students who come in here and succeed say, yeah, I'll try anything. And that's where I feel like we've got a game plan, right? Because the game plan is really to give them as broad a compositional palette or toolbox as possible. I feel like that's what's helped me grow as a composer. It's how I first learned. So I want my students to know as much about all different kinds of composition as possible, so that when they finally do start erasing things and letting things go, which is what I think eventually formulates some sense of identity, what you actually let go of, they'll have things to choose from. But if I say, here are 3 toys, give one of them up, you might say, well, I kind of want all 3 of these toys. But if I give you 50 toys and you really learn how to play with all 50 toys and say, now give one of them up, you'd be like, no problem, I'm going to give you this one because I really don't like this one. If I say give 20 of them up, you'll give 20 of them up.
The other thing that I think is interesting sometimes is to think about how you would, if you were writing this for orchestra,
right?
What would be the instruments that would be playing this?
Yeah.
Do you have an idea of like what? Like just look at that top part. What would you?
Up here?
No, like this stuff here. Like so, there's a change. What do you think? Who do you think would be doing that?
I'm actually not sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what I would go for because it's.
Is it now? Do you think of it as strings, winds, brass, percussion?
It would be something a little bit more not strings because it's not. I don't want it to be sweeping. I want it to be more jarring than that. So yeah, because these are like wedding bells, kind of like wedding bells gone sour.
Okay.
And I think so. The formulation of identity for a composition student only comes through first learning and collecting as much creative stuff as possible.